What's going on, everybody? Austin Zaback here, and I wanted to just do a video here, a little bit different than what I normally do. I'm actually on my computer right now, on my laptop. I came down here to the conference room so I could have a little bit more quiet because I'm here at the office. So normally I'm upstairs, and you see me at my desk where I work here actually with Cody Sperber. He's my business partner on the investment side of real estate. So down here in the conference room, and wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about investing in real estate as a millennial, getting into real estate. I know the thumbnail was just how to buy real estate, but really investing in real estate, getting into real estate. I did do another video actually. So if you're wondering how to wholesale real estate, there actually is a video if you go back to my videos. It's called Wholesaling, where I actually break down on a whiteboard what wholesaling is. And if you're not familiar with that term even, it's basically how to invest in real estate with little to no money down. So definitely go check that video out if you're actually looking for a breakdown of how to do that, because this video is going to be slightly different. This video, I want to just chat with you guys a little bit about some of the questions. The bigger questions that I've been getting are, how have I done as I'm 22 years old? Obviously, I've been in the industry for a couple of years now, and I've had some pretty massive success in the industry, and how I've developed relationships and rapport with these people that are older than me, my elders, I guess you could say, or people that are older than me, being that I'm young, potential buyers and sellers, et cetera, et cetera. And my number one tip that I can give you, if you're younger, you're in real estate, or you're striving to get into real estate, whether you're looking to get your license, or you're looking to invest in real estate, wholesale real estate, or maybe you just want to sell your own house, okay, without getting screwed over, or buy a house without getting screwed over. These are, at the end of the day, 90% of all millionaires have investments in real estate. So this is no joke, guys. Look, I know a lot of you guys, you're probably making money on Amazon, Shopify, selling t-shirts. Maybe you're in fitness, you got sponsorships, social media. There's a million ways to make money, and I get that. Bitcoin, I do quite a few of those different things, actually. As a matter of fact, I would love to talk about it in more videos. But at the end of the day, once you make some money, investing in real estate, the rate on return on your investment is huge. There's big potential to make big money, and do it very quickly, in my opinion. So it's definitely a skill set that you're going to want to know, regardless of what industry you're in currently. I'm not telling you to quit your job or anything like that. I'm just telling you, start training yourself, learn the lingo, learn how to, walk, learn how to talk, learn how to, talk like the pros. And that way, when it comes time to invest, buy, sell, or whatever the case is, you know what you're doing. So I know that I've had this up on my screen because I'm actually currently sharing my screen, and you've been looking at this property on Granada, wondering what the heck. But we're going to talk about that in a minute, so stay tuned. For now, what I want to talk about is confidence, guys. And I talked about this in a couple of my other videos. But look, I don't really necessarily like this term, but for lack of better terms, fake it till you make it. If you don't know, don't tell them you don't know. Just look, don't lie in it, though. I'm not telling you to lie either, but let's just, for example, somebody calls me and they're like, Austin, do you know a landscaper in Scottsdale, Arizona? Yeah, I know a landscaper. Well, I need a landscaper. Give me his number. Hey, look, I'm driving down the road right now, actually. I'm going to be at my office in 5 minutes. Let me give you a call back, and I'll give you that phone number. Boom, hang up the call. Hop on my computer really quick, Google landscapers in Scottsdale, Arizona, call 3 or 4 of them, build some rapport, and then ultimately give whoever your phone number, or the landscaper's phone number. Moral of the story. Now I look like a professional. I look like I know what I'm talking about. I sound like I know what I'm talking about. And so ever since the beginning, the first big listing that I ever had, the first big open house that I ever did, I sat in the open house and I dressed for success. Tip number 2, I had a suit on. It wasn't a $5,000 suit, you guys. You can go to Express I could do a whole nother video on this, but you can look like $5,000 for very inexpensive. And all the people that I met in my open house that day, they thought I'd been selling expensive real estate for 5 or 10 years, because the way I carried myself. I carried myself in a fashion where it appeared that I had been doing it for much longer than I really had, because of my confidence, my tonality, the way I dress, and a number of different things that you can do right now. Just carry yourself in a way that makes you feel like you're doing better than you might actually be doing. And then the day will come where you actually are doing what people think you're doing. You guys, I can't stress that enough. It's absolutely crucial to your success as a millennial. If you want to break in to leveraging these gurus, these older people, leveraging their wisdom, etc., and really tapping into this market where you're dealing with people that are older than you, and you can make a lot of money doing so. Let me tell you right now, you got to start surrounding yourself with older people. Learn how to talk a little bit better, maybe learn how to carry yourself with a little more swagger, a little more confidence, and dress the part, man. Look, I'm not saying you got to walk around and spend $5 million on clothes all the time. There's plenty of days out of the week I wear a V-neck and shorts. But if I'm going to a big meeting or I'm meeting with somebody big, then I definitely dress for success, and you don't need to spend a lot of money doing so. All right, guys. The last thing I wanted to talk about in this video really is, sorry, my phone keeps going off, is how to comp a property, okay? So stay tuned to the very end. I want to just quickly talk about how to comp a property. It's going to be kind of like a little bonus thing for you guys. So we're in here right now in the MLS, okay, guys? So, I came up here into my MLS here in Arizona. If you're not in Arizona, your MLS will look slightly different. This is if you're a real estate agent, by the way, okay? If you're not a real estate agent, in a different video, I could show you how to get MLS access from a real estate agent and do the same thing, okay? There's a ton of other ways to comp properties. You don't need MLS access, but just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you here on the MLS. So we got this property, 6744 East Granada. Okay, I'm going to go in first. What I always like to do is I always like to look at pictures. So I like this property a lot. I think this is going to be a really good investment deal. As you can tell, it's clean. It's the outside of the house. It's an older house. It's run down. Okay, it's green. It's dirty. I love it. This speaks money to me. Okay, I like this. Okay, look at that picture right there. Love this property. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into monsoon. Okay. What this is tax records. So if you're in a different state, you might have to go onto a different website to get here, but it's all relatively going to be the same. I'm very familiar with most of the states. I could probably do another video. I do have actually MLS access in several different states. All right. So here's our subject property here outlined in orange. I'm going to go ahead and click on this really quick. We're at 1,955 square feet. Guys, I'm going to show you a couple of tips and tricks. I'm going to comp this really quickly without actually pulling a CMA, which is a comparative market analysis. So what I'm going to do is this is 1,955 square feet, and we know it's run down and it needs quite a bit of work. I'm going to say it needs about $25 per square foot worth of rehab, okay? So for the sake of this video, $25 a square foot worth of rehab. Let's see if you guys can see that. If you guys can't see that, it's $48,000. Okay, so $48,000 rehab. Okay, we're going to make that smaller really quick. Okay, we're going to look for another property here in the area about the same. Here's 1,800 square feet that sold for $402. Here's 18 that sold for $419. Okay. And here's 24 that sold for $470. That's too big. That's not going to be comparable. Okay. I like this 420 and I like this 402. I'm going to just ballpark this. Okay. And I'm going to say that our ARV on this house is 4.25. The only reason that I'm able to do that is because I've been doing this for so long. Okay. What you can also do is pull a CMA of this, and you can figure it out that way. Or you could take maybe 3 or 4 or 5 properties. I just did this quickly in my head. You could take this one, do 420, take this one, do 403, take a couple of more, and divide it by the amount of houses. So you're getting a median average rehab price, okay? Because these are all rehabbed. I can tell just by looking at that picture that this property is rehabbed. Like I said in another video, I could definitely go into more detail. I wanted to just do a quick little bonus thing on this video. So I'm going to say the after repair value, the ARV of this property, the after repair value is going to be $425,000. Okay, let's go back here really quick. So we have our 48 grand. Okay, our ARV is equal to $425,000. Okay. We're going to have realtors on the back end. So let's take 425,000 times, let's do about 8%. That's going to be about $34,000. 6% in realtor fees and 2% in closing costs. Okay. 425,000 minus 34,000 is $391,000. Okay. Minus our 48,000 right here. I'm doing this all on my phone, guys. Minus our 48,000 is 343,000. Okay. Minus what we want to make. Let's say we want to make 25,000. Okay. 318,000. So if I wanted to buy this property right now and I wanted to make $25,000, and I knew I was going to spend $48,000 on the property, assuming I didn't have any holding costs, meaning hard money, assuming I bought this property in cash, that's what I would do. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wholesale the property. Okay, I could rehab it myself. I really could, and this wouldn't be a bad property to do that on. Actually, it's in a great area. But let's just say, for the purpose of this conversation, I'm going to wholesale it. I want to make $10,000. Okay, I'm going to let the next guy rehab it, and he's going to make his, and he's going to take all the risk. So I want to get this property. The maximum that I can pay for this property is $308,000. The maximum I could offer. I would probably offer somewhere around $290 to $300. Leave a little bit more, meat on the bone, and then I would go ahead and wholesale this property to my end investor for about maybe $315,000, give or take. And then they would go ahead and spend the $48,000. They would make their money, and they would resell it on the back end for $425,000. It would be a win-win for everybody, and everybody would, of course, make money. Okay, guys, so this was a very simple way that I comp properties. Like I said, this is Monsoon here. I can see everything. I can see they bought this at 1991 for $69,000. So I know that if I offer them $290, they're making a lot of money. The seller's happy. I'm happy. The buyer's happy. Everybody's happy in this transaction. So this is something you could do in any market in the United States. And like I said, in other countries, from an agent perspective, you can make money on this deal as well. I don't know if wholesaling is going to be legal where you're at. Definitely do your own due diligence in different countries other than the U.S. But you can most definitely make money from a real estate agent standpoint as well, which is what I was talking about in the beginning of this video. And that's building trust with older folks, holding open houses, doing different things like that. I could definitely make more videos on how to make a lot of money as a real estate agent, how to definitely increase your sales, listings, amount of buyers that you get, etc. Being a real estate agent in a very short amount of time. And I would be happy to do that in another video. With that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and kind of wrap this video up. I hope you guys liked it, and I want to share as much content with you as I possibly can so you can go out there and become successful, because I'm a normal, average 22-year-old with above average goals and dreams. And I've been able to make my dreams come true and still working towards some of the bigger ones every single day. And I know that you can do the same. So if you made it this far and you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you go ahead and smash that subscribe button. I'd absolutely love to connect with you. Definitely comment here on YouTube. I know a lot of you guys interact with me on Instagram, but comment here on YouTube what you'd like to see in a future video. and we'll definitely try to make it happen and squeeze it into a video. So with that, I hope to see you guys in the next vlog. We'll see you soon.